Hi, very good morning, one and all. Let us come to 8th class biology. Regarding in 8th class biology, we are discussing about the topic, 8th topic, production and management of food from the plants. Once again, I repeat, 8th chapter, production means how the plants can produce. Generally, we are getting the crop yielding. Generally, we are using that crop yielding or collecting the grains from the crop. So, production. Obviously, the production is depending upon the proper management. Then only we are getting the high yielding from the crop. So, we need some agricultural practices to get that better yielding. To get the better yielding, we need to follow some agricultural practices. So, apart from that agricultural practices, already in the previous classes, we are discussing about that the first and foremost agricultural practices step is preparation of the soil before sowing the seeds, before supplying the water. I mean that before supply the water, irrigation, before sowing the seeds, we need to prepare the soil. We need to prepare the soil. That means that we call as a preparation of the soil. In the preparation of the soil, we are having the two steps. One is ploughing the soil with a wooden plough or iron plough. Next, we are leveling the soil. After ploughing, we are having a up and downs and ridges and grooves. We are having a large size of soil particles. So, by using this iron leveler, we have to level the field without any up and downs. So, preparation of the soil is the first and foremost step in the agricultural practices. Either it is any place, any crop. This is the first step in the agricultural practices. So, preparation of the soil by ploughing and leveling. Next, sowing the seeds. After ploughing, after leveling, then we are ready to sowing the seeds. So, coming to the sowing the seeds, first of all, the entire our crop is depending upon the quality of the seeds. So that the farmers are aware about the quality of the seeds. So, of course, we are having good seeds in a crisis, seed crisis. The National Seed Corporation of India developed these seeds. In the previous days, the farmers itself, they have to select the seeds by these some of the seed characters like good color, their shape and the size. So, their weight. So, based on some characteristic features, the farmers, while they are roaming on the field, agricultural field, they have to select, they have to elect some of the plants which are giving high yielding. These seeds they have to preserve and they have to use next crop. So this is called as a selection of the seeds and they have to reusing these seeds into the next crop. That we call as a Vittanala Vodlu. Next we are coming to the types of seeding. Of course, seed is very important, but in some areas the people they are using that means they are sowing the seeds in a different manner. For example, in Andhra Pradesh, in some other districts, some of the places, they are seeding this, they are sowing the seeds in a different methods. For example, see, they are in a broadcasting method. By using this textbook, I would like to show that what is meant by broadcasting. Broadcasting means విత్తనాలు వెదజల్లడం. విత్తనాలని చేతితో తీసుకొని వెదజల్లటం అని ఏమంటారంటే బ్రాడ్కాస్టింగ్. సి ద పర్సన్ ఆర్ ద ఫార్మర్ హూ ఆర్ డిస్పర్సల్ ద సీడ్స్ బై యూజింగ్ హ్యాండ్స్. దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ బ్రాడ్కాస్టింగ్ మెథడ్. బ్రాడ్కాస్టింగ్ అంటే విత్తనాలని చేతితో వెదజల్లడం. యాక్చువల్లీ సి వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ఐ మీన్ దట్ types of seeding. It is a different types of sowing the seeds. Different types of the sowing the seeds. Those are called as seed by dispersal, sowing with hands, sowing with the seed drill. So the first one we are going to observe that some of the examples of the crops which are by this seed dispersal. For example, see green gram, pesalu, black gram, minumulu, adivanga vari, next coriander means dhaniyalu, next amaranth, totapura. So these are the seeds which are dispersal method. These are the seeds are sowing with the dispersal means broadcasting. Next we are going to the sowing with hands. చేతితో నాటేటువంటి విత్తనాలు. For example, see groundnut, coconut, sugar cane, beans, sweet potato. So what do you mean by sweet potato? Gansugaddu. Actually, sweet potato is the highest carbohydrates. It is having the highest carbohydrate. It gives more energy, means energy giving food materials like carbohydrates. It is very rich in that sweet potato. Beans, it is the poor man meat. High protein values are present in that beans. Next, sugarcane is a replanting. Once we are sowing this sugarcane in a horizontal view of these grooves, it should be replanted. Once we have to cut down, again it should be replanting. So 4 to 5 times we are getting the replanting. Coconut and groundnut. So groundnut it is by using these hands or seed drill. Next we are going to the another type of seeding method, that is called as sowing with the seed drills. Actually nowadays we are having the seed drills. At the time of ploughing, leveling, after ploughing and leveling, we are sowing the seeds with the seed drill. See, what are the crops by using this seeding with the seed drill method is groundnut, next sunflower, cotton, maize. So these are the different types of sowing methods. But in some places of Andhra Pradesh, for example, like these Chettamur Mandal or Wakad Mandal, so they are having some of the places with seed dispersal. But there is a clear difference between the seeds which are sowing with hands or seed drill and dispersal. So at the time of dispersal, it may be fall down in a horizontal view or a longitudinal view. If the seeds are placed in the horizontal point of view, the seeds should not grow in a proper way. Why? Because the seeds require the nutrients. Whenever the seeds are sowing with hands or seed drill, then covered with the soil, then we are pouring the water or supplying the water, that seeds will develop faster and they start the germination. So once again we can recall agricultural practices. First step is preparation of the soil. How to prepare our soil, how to make up our field to get ready of these monsoons. So on or before coming to the monsoons, on or before entry of monsoons from Kerala in the June first week or second week, the May month itself the farmer is get ready to make up their field. Make up in the sense they have to ploughing and leveling. They are awaiting for the rainfall. When the monsoons are come, immediately they have to start the agriculture practice. That means they have to start the sowing the seeds by using these different methods. So ploughing and leveling is the preparation of the soil. Next one is sowing the seeds. Here the seed is very, very important. Why? Because entire our crop field is depending upon the quality of the seed. So if the seeds are high quality, means hybrid seeds, and compared to local seeds, hybrid seeds are very good color. They are giving a high, big size, good pulp, more taste, and the preservation rate also more in that hybrid seeds, HY seeds, high yielding variety seeds, or hybrid varieties. These are better quality when compared to the local seeds. So we should select that type of HYV seeds or high yielding variety seeds like hybrid seeds, certified seeds. The seeds are having a resistance to the diseases. Even though if the pesticides are attacked, even though the seed is having a resistance to the particular diseases. So such type of seeds are selecting, but actually such type of resistance certified seeds are having a lacking to supply all these farmers. So seeds crisis. So how to overcome this seed crisis means while we are developing the crop, while we are practicing the crop, the farmer itself having its own experience. So which plant produce the good seeds based on the seed character. If the seeds are having a good color, good in size, good in shape, next they are having a more weight, such type of seeds they have to collect and they have to preserve. These seeds can repeat or these seeds can use to the sowing the next crop. So that is the experience of the farmer to overcome the seed crisis. Do not depend on the government supply or subsidy. Next, so while sowing the seeds in the agricultural fields, we are having a different methods. Seeds by dispersal method or broadcasting method. But when compared to broadcasting, these are the best methods. Nowadays, the farmers are aware about the seed drill which is attached to the tractor. So at a time they are ploughing and leveling. These tractor having attachment of the seed drill. Generally they are having 3 pipes, but based on the roots of the plants and the distance of the plant, we are using these nowadays 5 to 6 pipes. So at a time 5 to 6 rows we are using this seed driller. The seed drill can use to sowing the seeds. At a time, the seed driller having to cover the seeds by covering with the soil. So this is the advantage of sophisticated seed driller attached to that tractor that we are discussing here. So generally we are having the 3 pipes in the seed driller, but nowadays based on the distance of the plants and based on the plants and the roots and the crop type, we are using 3 to 6 piped seed drills. So nowadays farmers are sophisticated, which are using this seed drill with a tractor which are having 5 to 6 rows. It also covers the sown seeds by soil. So at a time, ploughing, leveling and sowing the seeds and covering with the soil should be happens. Next, when seedlings are grown into 4 to 5 leaves. See, whenever we are sowing, whenever we are supply the water, obviously the seeds can start the germination or seedling. So when the seeds are starts the seedling which are having 4 to 5 leaves, so it is the time to ready to transplant these plants, not to వేయడం. So generally farmer is having some X acres. In one of the corner they are sowing the seeds, and when these seeds are seedling 4 to 5 leaves, so it should be transplanted. నారు వేతలు వేయడం, నాట్లు కట్టడం, నారు వేతలు వేయడం. So this is called as a transplanted. What do you mean by transplantation? See, this is called as a transplantation. అవన్నీ కూడా మనం కట్టలుగా కట్టి 4 to 5 leaves ని కలిపి మనం నాట్లు వేయడం జరుగుతుంది. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ట్రాన్స్ప్లాంటేషన్. సో ఈ విధంగా మనం ట్రాన్స్ప్లాంటేషన్ చేస్తాం. బట్ నవేడేస్ వి ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద ప్యాడీ ట్రాన్స్ప్లాంటర్. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ మాన్యువల్ ట్రాన్స్ప్లాంటేషన్. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ప్యాడీ ట్రాన్స్ప్లాంటర్. సో ఇఫ్ సపోజ్ వి ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ సమ్ use acres, suppose 20 acres or 50 acres land. So nowadays manpower is very difficult, so that then we are choosing this paddy planter. So by using this paddy planter we can transplant the plants the whole field. This is called as a paddy planter by using this manual or a tool that we call as a paddy planter. So next, let us come to the topic. Another topic, the third step is applying the manure and pesticides. Applying the manure. So when the crop is growing, when the crop is fully grown, this is the right time to attack this pest, because of the fully grown rice or the crop. It is a very attractive and they are having a good smell to reach these insects like paddy beetles, grasshoppers, their larvae and some other aphids, pet bugs. So most of the pesticides, that means these harmful insects which can attack this crop. So we have to protect our crop by using these natural pesticides or artificial pesticides. Of course, when compared to artificial pesticides, the natural pesticides are always better and it is eco-friendly, and moreover it can reduce your economy. So this is the thing which is regarding to the applying the manure. So what is mean by manure? The growing crop, certainly they need some nutrients. Only the irrigation supply is not at all sufficient to growing the crop. Apart from the irrigation supply, we need to supply some manure, natural manures like cow dung and animal excretes, like some other compost we are adding to the proper growing of this crop. So this is called as adding the manure, applying the manure or fertilizers. Next one we are moving to the crop diseases. I mean that so which crop, which pesticides we are going to use, which crop, which is the disease generally it should be attacked. So for this already we are having some experience in the third lesson, story of microorganisms part 2. Generally these microorganisms like bacteria or fungi or protozoans like arthropods, they are causing some diseases to the plants that we call as a plant diseases. See, this is called as a sugarcane. Sugarcane is having a red rot disease by fungus. This is called as a citrus canker by bacterium. So bacterial disease, either it is a fungal disease or groundnut ticka disease. See, this is called as a groundnut ticka disease. Another one is tobacco mosaic virus disease. Tobacco mosaic disease, viral disease. Tobacco mosaic disease. Next, smut disease of rice lo fungal disease and smut disease. So generally these are the diseases which are attack to the crop when the crop is growing fully or at the time of harvesting. So before harvesting, we are very aware about that these, especially these insecticides. So by using these insecticides or pesticides or fungicides or herbicides to control this pest, so that then only we are getting a high yielding or better yielding. So these are all the experiences are very essential to the farmer to better yielding. Thank you children. We would like to continue next activity number 8, crop diseases. We are going to continue in the next part. Thank you children. Thank you very much.